Welcome to my YouTube channel, and honestly, I have not done this before in this screen. Let's be honest here. I have not done this before. The reason is because I'm broke. So I'm like doing this in a college campus. This is a project, and I'm just going to be talking to y'all, okay? So I have Prime bottles. I was not supposed to drink this much stuff. Let's be for real here. Do not drink 9 energy drinks for a video right off the bat, because that's stupid, okay? It's stupid. Let's be honest here, okay? I want to talk about anime, but let's be clear. Please don't drink 9 freaking energy drinks because it can be bad for your health. Anyways, I want to talk about Naruto, okay? Let's be honest here, Naruto is one of the greatest animes alive. I mean, come on, the very first arc in Naruto, the very first canon arc in Naruto is still one of the most memorable arcs out there. Come on, who does not love the very first arc ever? It was one of the most heartwarming arcs out there, and literally everybody who watched it, who actually has a heart, would cry because this arc was such an amazing arc. Come on, somebody in the comments down below has to say this arc was such an amazing arc in Naruto history, and probably actually one of the most memorable out there. I know there are so many other arcs. Also, this is not my video, this is the creator, but I also want to show you something better because Naruto's goated.
You're the greatest shinobi of their time, right? The best of the best, undefeated ninja champs?
Then why did you...
Because I'm going to be greater than any of them. Me, Naruto, the next Hokage, a ninja legend! Then everyone will have to stop disrespecting me and look up to me. Believe it!
Naruto, you better become the Hokage. I will.
Especially Boruto. I do not care what you say, okay? I know some people do not like Boruto. I know some people do not like Boruto. I mean, look at this! This is such an amazing anime! Who does not like Boruto? Come on. I know they have some really bad stuff in Boruto. Not like inappropriate stuff, but I'm talking animation was so bad. But come on, who does not like this fight? This fight was such an amazing scene. And this was one of the most amazing fights out there. Sure, maybe Naruto was fighting most of the time in Sasuke, and also they also got an ass whooping from the guy Jura, as you see, fighting. But let's be real here. Despite all of that, the animation was such an did such an amazing job. And honestly, Boruto really just kicked ass with this animation and this fight. I know Boruto isn't there, but you gotta give some credit to at least Boruto and like the Boruto animators with this fight, and also with majority of the other fights that, you know, even Boruto was in, and Naruto and Sasuke. So yeah, I don't know, but honestly, absolutely love it. Back to the video. But let's be for real here, okay? Boruto is one of the greatest animes alive because the writing is so good, it made people hate him. And honestly, he's such a hateable character, and sometimes people who write characters does not make him hateable. For some reason, every single time someone writes people or stuff like that, that's absolutely hateable and stuff like that, they end up being one of the most likable characters out in the entire show. And obviously, Boruto was just a bastard, okay? Let's be for real, okay? He hated, I don't know, he hated Naruto, let's be honest here, okay? He hated the dude as a father. He hated him so much, okay? He just decided to just rebel and broke one of the Hokage's faces. If you don't know what that is, that's a giant statue that he broke. Yeah, Mount Rushmore, pretty much. But other than that, he broke that. And here we are in Boruto. For some unknown reason, we decided to make him a god. Yeah, I mean, I guess anime works like that, okay? Let's be for real. Anime definitely works like that. For some reason, anime just likes to do this, okay? I'm gonna be 100% honest. They decide to make him one of the most weakest characters alive. He's so pathetic, he's so weak. He can't even defeat a tree. And then all of a sudden, 500 episodes later, they decide to make him into a god. A literal god. Why? I have no idea. Momoshiki, or I don't know who's the writer for the anime, but future me here, and sadly to say, I still don't know the writer. Okay, I did a quick research. It was Kishimoto, not... Oh my god, I just gave myself third-hand embarrassment. let's be for real. It's good writing. I just don't know why you make him weak in the first place. It's absolutely terrible, okay? But at the end of the day, I love the show. It's absolutely awesome. Especially my favorite character is Sarada. Sarada is one of the best characters out there because she teaches love. And not only that, she did a lot of things that not a lot of Uchihas do. For example, who in the world decides to, I don't know, unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan, if you know what I'm talking about? Who unlocks that, okay, without killing a person, okay? That's impressive. Let's be for real. She broke the curse, okay? What type of curse? Well, if you watch a whole bunch of Naruto stuff, like me, Naruto nerd, guess what? The curse in Boruto, Naruto is killing someone equals more power, okay? And she decided to break that by loving, well, Boruto so much, she unlocked a Mangekyo Sharingan at the age of 13 years old. Holy cow, bro. How in the world do you unlock a Mangekyo Sharingan at age 13 years old? Mind you, at 16 years old, Sasuke got the Mangekyo Sharingan, and at 17, he got the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Also, keep this in mind that the Eternal one was his brother's Mangekyo Sharingan. This means that, you know, spoilers ahead if you haven't watched this entire thing is a spoiler. Itachi Uchiha sacrificed his life so Sasuke can get the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan and be one of the most powerful shinobis out there. And mind you, Sarada did it without doing no sacrifice, nothing, and it was all with love. This kid broke the system. Bro became a god better than any god out there in the entire anime world. Let's be for real here. Honestly, other than that, Boruto is one of my favorite animes, but what is the worst character in my opinion? And honestly, it's a class rep. She has no use whatsoever, besides in the end of the manga. Other than that, the class rep did a really good job being hateable and just not being there. Yes, it's a biased opinion for some people, but it's not a biased opinion for me. Why? Because I just don't like some characters, and honestly, she had no purpose. What did she do? All she did was, I don't know, be a principal for like a year or something like that, and then became a weapons mastery. Let's be honest here. She practically served nothing but sword skills at the end of the day. Terrible idea to introduce her, but hey, here we are in the Boruto manga, finally got introduced. She had no purpose whatsoever. Other than that, Boruto is kind of cool. Seriously, like, it's kind of cool. It introduces a lot of technology. It introduces pretty much absolutely anything that's godlike or future-like that you could practically see in anime. For example, chakra, okay? Chakra is pretty much, I don't know, it's power, okay? It's pretty much power that's being used by, well, the person who's using that power. I don't even know how to explain it. You know the anime. I'm going to give you a clip right there. How chakra is made.
Energy that is used to perform jutsu. Huh? The ninja arts combine physical energy from each cell in the body with mystical energy which is intensified through training and experience. When these two chakra mix, special hand signs allow the ninja to focus this combined energy for advanced jutsu. No, you were just reading that whole
Chakra is actually made into technology in Boruto, so advanced to the point where if you have one Rasengan, you don't need to use your chakra. Just copy and paste, boom! Like that, Rasengan. It's that simple. You don't even need to use, you just need to use a tiny bit of chakra. All of a sudden, boom, Rasengan. I mean, at the end of the day, there, right? But other than that, that's pretty much it. And honestly, I have no idea how long I talked. I usually do know, but hey, I'm in a giant classroom. It's a different vibe here. So why not just talk it out with Boruto? But other than that, that's pretty much it on anime, I guess. If you guys enjoyed this, I guess I'll sure like, subscribe. And other than that, I'll see you guys later. Yeah, bye guys. Hey.